Alright guys, we're back with Rebel Galaxy, episode 4 of my Let's Play, and I am at the Akihiro Cluster Outpost. Let's dock.
Docking.
Now, I felt like I really made a breakthrough in that third episode. Those shields that I bought made a massive difference. There's one or two things that I noticed though regarding the keybinds that I wasn't really as comfortable as I thought it was going to be. Because you're actually using a lot of keys, yeah? The last thing you really want to be doing is boosting with something like spacebar and trying to hold down Z, which is what my deflector key was. That's like not that intuitive, so I'm probably going to ditch the spacebar boost and actually use the W. But anyway, I'll think about that after I visit the bar. Now, could this be Sander? No. Right, do we know one another? No, but apparently he knows my Aunt Juno. Right, that depends on what. So let me guess, I'm going to be given another job before I get information on where my aunt is. Right, so he wants me to take out a double jack captain by the looks of things. Yeah, I'm not above a bit of thuggery. Against thugs, that is. Right, and yeah, it doesn't really sound like I have much of a choice. Now, I've only got 13,500 credits, even though I'm pretty well, I'm decently equipped. These broadsides are not great. I might try something like this though, a Mark 1 proton cannon. I mean, you sort of give up something, yeah. The pulse cannon is just a standard weapon. It's not awesome at anything. You've got the tachyon cannon, which has got less damage and less range. I'm not sure I like the sound of that, in all honesty. Range is pretty important from what I've seen. You've got the proton cannon, which does a lot more damage. It's got the range and stuff as well, but it's got a longer reloading time. I would think, however, that this is probably the best, and the prices would reflect that. Yeah, this is probably the best one. I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to buy that for 7,700 credits, and I'm going to sell my old Mark 1 pulse cannon. That's quite an interesting one. Distress Call Franz X, 9,710 credits. Yeah, that's quite a lot of money. It's got to be worth trying this one out, yeah? Right, this is quite a high risk one, but you've seen me take on some pretty big groups of these before now, so let's just try this one too. I'm actually thinking it's probably worth taking a lot of these because you could just do them while you're out there, yeah? Probably not the smartest thing to take something like this, however. But this dead drop, yeah, let's take it. And here's a pirate versus pirate battle, which I'm not going to get involved in yet. And there's another one, so let's just avoid those for now. Let's also fix up my controls like I said I was going to do. Right, so booster is going back to W. It's going to take a little while for me to get used to that. The big thing here is what I said about the W key being used for up or forward. You don't really have any of those anyway in this game, so it's okay to have that at W. My deflector is going to get a better key. It's going to go to my mouse thumb button because that's something that you want to be holding down and releasing probably on the mouse. And that means that I am now going to have to pulse scan at, stick it to Z. Because this is something that you only really need to do once or twice once you get out. It's not a comfortable key to hold down Z, but it's okay to press for me. And the last thing that I want to do was my secondary weapon. Shift is okay, but it can probably be better. The way I'm using it right now is sort of for my flak cannon, just to blow down missiles and short range fighters. So I'm actually going to make that X. I no longer have a lock target, but I can do that with my second thumb button, maybe? Right, let's see how it works out. Right, so we're pretty far away from anywhere, I think. There's my primary mission, Dirty Business. Very spread out looking here, in fact. Well, I've got two here, yeah, so let's do this Dirty Business one, and then I'll try out this high risk one.
Bounty detected.
Bounty detected, yeah, quite a few in behind. Right. Nicely done. Switch the turrets. Nothing too difficult there.
Accelerating to sublight.
The hardest thing was getting used to my new keybinds. I think I'm going to be happy with this overall.
It's over for you, mate.
I don't think so. There's quite a few here though.
Pulse turret. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Missiles inbound.
I didn't even see those ones coming. Right, again. Take out the little guys.
Collision warning.
And now you really are dead, John.
Accelerating to sublight. Broadsides.
Whoa.
Sublight. Missiles inbound.
That's pretty close action. Back to turrets.
Missiles inbound. Mission complete.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. But it was an easy mission, so it's what you would expect.
Accelerating to sublight.
Let's see what this high risk's all about. It's a protection mission, yeah?
Fourth inhibited by hostile craft. Exiting sublight. Pulse turret. Broadsides.
Don't forget to scan.
Pulse turret.
Take out the little guys.
Weapon overheating.
Christ. Right, got to be careful here.
Weapons depleted. Satellite boosters depleted.
Right, this little bomber.
Inbound. Pulse turret.
Come on.
Missiles inbound. Weapon overheating.
Right, down he goes.
Threat level green.
Right, so here's a guy I'm defending. Looks like he can handle himself. Probably got a much better chance of the both of us going the same ship, yeah? I'm starting to feel a little bit slow now as well, actually.
I sure could use your help.
You're getting it, mate.
Pulse turret. Weapon overheating.
You'll be preserved, alright.
Cool down. Broadsides.
And down you go. Down he goes.
Target destroyed. Mission complete.
Nice, very simple, 9,710 credits. I mean, there's nothing difficult there.
Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight.
Might as well grab this obtainium. Let's just head back to the primary mission. I do want to try and get a bit more about that done. I'm guessing the missions are going to guide you through, you know, not just this sector, but what you need to do to get to the next one and stuff like that.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass. Bounty detected.
Feel pretty safe around here with this militia destroyer. Yeah, there's a lot of other ships though. A lot of red around.
Exiting sublight. Stalking.
Might as well sell off this obtainium, pretty good price for it. And yeah, that 9,700 credits has really helped. Let's see what Sanders saying. Yeah, can he hold up his end of the bargain? Right, so Juno, my aunt, was meeting with one of the militia captains on the sly. Now, why would she be doing that, and where is she now? Right, there's a militia toady who owes me a favour. So what's her name and where can I find her? Xenia Kerr. He's going to try to arrange a meeting, but it will take some time. Right, he wants to buy this Spectre thing that I was given. Why doesn't he tell me what it is first of all, yeah? He's sure it's a worthless trinket, yeah? I don't think so. So he's trying to send me back to go see Orzu again. Right. Now, I would definitely say the proton cannon was doing a better job here, but it would be nice to get that class 2 one. Even the Mark II pulse cannon, it's got massive amounts more DPS, even though it does lose a bit of range. But I guess maybe I'll just keep going for this proton cannon, which means I need to make another 12,000 credits. I could of course buy a Mark II pulse turret because this is very nice as well, and I do use it a lot. So what's the difference? You're gaining an awful lot more damage per second because it's got a faster speed mostly. Similar kind of range, 3,200 metres. Well, actually, I'm just going to go and buy this now because I do like this. That's quite interesting. First, I've noticed that one. The swarm turret. Effective defense against attacking fighter craft. And also a turret that is very good against enemy shields. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, 300% shield penetration. Here's one that's not very good against shields. Yeah, very poor shield penetration on this turret. However, after that, it's just going to cut you up. Yeah, some interesting options there. Something like this though. I mean, if you can't get the shields down, then it's almost worthless. So, I'm not convinced about those. You can also buy a mining laser. It looks pretty effective actually, very short range, but still. Right, I'm going to stick to my first plan, which was my Mark II pulse turret. Trade in for 22,000 credits. It's another big upgrade. So here's another dead drop. Here's one worth 11,000. Double jack capital ships. Well, you know what, let's go do this one. It pays a lot, and they don't have fighter support. So 11,250 credits. Let's try this one then. Force 5 at the Valdir border. Set to primary. Off we go. We've got incoming hail. That's Orzu. He tried to swindle me out of the Spectre. Right, so somebody that can help me with this Spectre. So he's sending me the coordinates of the station where he keeps his lab. Right, okie doke.
Stellar map.
Primary mission, the researcher. 54 metres. Right, so he's over here. It's actually another station, right?
Collision warning.
Keep your nose clean in this sector.
Stalking.
Right, let's visit the lab then.
I don't know you. What are you doing here? I'm quite busy. Get out.
Right, so is this the researcher I was getting told about?
Orzu. That figures. He never had any respect for anyone's time. I'm Zell. If I answer your questions, will you leave?
Yes, I need to know about the Spectre device.
I've seen other artifacts like this before. Interesting. I'll need to take some time to analyze it. While I do so...
Another errand. She's going to need 3 tons of omnium ore. Right, let's hear about where to find it. Right, so I can either go mine it, or... There's a train convoy that has the material, yeah. So I've got a choice now of go mine or go be a pirate, which means I should just have bought the bloody mining laser, shouldn't I? Now, can you do it with the beta turret though, is a question. Right, so I can't actually afford the Mark 1 mining laser right now, unless I sell something, which I'm not really going to do. So let's just continue with the mission that I was going to do and then come back. Again, I've been very sort of scattered in this one. It's one of those games where you can end up planning something and it just doesn't really go to plan. Which, funnily enough, is an awful lot like another space game that I used to play. So maybe it's not actually the game, there's a chance that it's just me. You just can't stick to a bloody plan. I've got a feeling this could be quite a tasty fight coming up though. We're expecting no fighters here, just capital ships. A pretty long trip, this one. Right. Be careful there. Yeah, paying attention to the minimap. If you move fast enough, then you can get yourself out of trouble.
You're mine.
I gotta be careful here because it's not really a good idea to go for a middle one like this. And you can see why now, yeah?
I won't forget this.
Deflectors depleted.
Right, so let's use my deflector.
Scatter turret.
You definitely do want to try and get them outside, yeah? Do it smart. And this is quite a lot of big ships here.
Scatter turret. Weapon engaged.
The damage in that new turret, yeah?
Emergency gulag.
Finish him! Right, there's one down.
Deflectors depleted.
Yeah, this turret's making a difference again.
This is getting too hot for me.
Collision warning. Sublight boosters depleted.
Right in behind him there.
Broadsides.
Get some good broadsides into him.
Collision warning.
Right, soy paste. I salvaged a Mark 1 mining laser. What's the chances of that happening?
Accelerating.
That's exactly what I wanted. That can't be a fluke, surely. I'm just not that lucky.
Exiting sublight. Scatter turret. Broadsides.
Back to the broadsides.
This can't be happening!
Oh yes it can. Right, another cargo container. A Mark II swarm turret. Nice. It's pretty cool. I didn't realise you were going to be able to salvage stuff like that.
Scatter turret.
Yeah, I mean these frigates are no match for me at all now.
Weapon overheating. Broadsides.
This is no...
Target destroyed.
Intellectual property, I'm going to grab that. Right, is this the final one then? Let's get right up close to him.
Collision warning. Mission.
Yeah, very easy. 11,250 credits. Let's just jump in here to Dillard Terminal. I'm pretty nearby.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass. Collision warning. Exiting sublight.
Right, so dock at Dillard Terminal. Now, my beta turret I want to remove. Actually, I'm just going to sell that one off. Now, surplus, again, a Mark II swarm turret. Yeah, very good against fighters, but right now I need the mining laser. I don't want to sell it though. Then again, it looks like the price is the same. Right, if you actually just go down to the mining laser in the shop, click on it and then install component. I'm going to sell off these munitions because they're white at least. I'm going to get rid of this soy paste because it's cheap anyway. But I'm going to hold on to the intellectual property because sometimes you can get a lot more than this. Right, I'm just going to ignore this and I'm going to go do some mining.
Collision warning. Stellar map.
Right, so we're pretty far away. But yeah, mining's something I want to get done. I was thinking about trying it out, so...
Nebula interference detected. Starboard shields down.
What the hell? Discovered a nebula and it's hitting my shields. Get the hell out of here. It's really cool. There's been some pretty long trips in this one. I am still ignoring distress beacons. It's hard enough to keep focus without without distress beacons making it worse for you.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass. Collision warning.
Right. Get a scan done. There doesn't appear to be any hostiles apart from that one over there, but he's pretty far away. No.
How's business?
What am I looking to mine? Something over here. No, that's the other mission. Now, how do you actually work the mining turret? My mining turret. I can hit this one over here. Normally you would expect to see something on the actual asteroids itself, but I can't really see anything.
Hailing.
Yeah? You got something to say?
Right, wait a minute. I hear you've got a load of omnium. Any chance you want to make a trade for 3 tons?
I got a few tons. Yeah. Listen, you give me a fair price or a few tons of military hardware.
Right, so you can't actually mine it. Or maybe you can, but... Right, 2,500 credits or 5 tons of military hardware. Right, yeah, okay. 2,500 seems like a decent deal.
Enemy craft inbound. Mission complete.
Right, so I didn't, after all, need...
Pulse turret.
Oh, what's this coming?
Missiles inbound.
So I guess... the pirates want it as well.
Collision warning.
There's quite a lot of them here. There's an awful lot of them here.
I could sure use some help here.
Yeah, it's going to cost you 2,500 credits.
Collision warning. Weapon overheating.
Turret's really, really good now. These little ships just can't stand it.
Collision warning. Warning. Missiles inbound.
Yeah, I'm absolutely devastating these guys now.
Broadsides.
There's a lot of missiles coming in. Still a lot of bombers around.
Pulse turret.
Christ, there's a lot.
Collision warning. Weapon overheating.
Jesus, how many ships are there?
Yellow. Broadsides. Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight.
Yeah, they make you work for everything in this game.
Collision warning.
Uh-oh. And there is the obligatory crash into an asteroid. I'm not going to bother with those nuts and bolts. Actually, you know what? Might as well.
Depleted.
Let's go deliver this.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Yeah, it's a game that does a pretty good job of keeping you playing. Let's see what he's going to say.
Excellent. This Omnium will do nicely. Now, as for this device, it really is quite unusual. And they call this a spectre, yes? It is apt because I believe there is an intelligence contained within. We may never find out. It is only inert because of a lack of power which it is theoretically capable of absorbing. But centuries of carbon accretion have prevented this. Well, I have removed the carbon. However, the device has not reactivated. It may be nothing more than junk at this point.
A dead AI.
Please do not mention it. It is an interesting item, but I have wasted enough time. Excuse me.
So far, this robot is the only believable being I have met in this sector. The mission's completed. Right, we've got a bunch of stuff I can have a look at. One or two commodities that I might want to sell. But again, the big story here is I really have upgraded my weaponry by a lot. This swarm turret will go to the beta. Should be very good against attacking fighters. And I will set that up, but I'll do all that in the next episode. Catch you later, guys.